Magic's birthday is coming up. I want to throw her a surprise party, but I can't do it alone.
What do you need me to do?
If you could get the other Midnight Suns on board, it would take a huge...
Should I mention this to Tony, Carol, and the others?
I don't know if they can keep a secret. I'm not even sure if I'll tell them about the party until that night. Oh, but I should probably invite Spider-Man. He seems like he...
Do you really need me?
I don't, but I want them to see more of what I see. That you're part of the team. It'll...
All right.
Still figuring out who and what I need, but I'll message you when I do. Probably tomorrow?
Sounds good.
Thanks for this. Do you...
Where are we going?
I'm still scouting locations, but somewhere inside the Abbey. Well,
Why the surprise?
it'll be fun! All your friends showing up at once to wish you...
From what you describe, I would respond to the surprise with violence.
Good to know. I'll cancel your welcome.
You were planning?
Maybe. If I do,
That is all.
I'm good if you're good. Thanks.
And so you actually slept in that thing.
That was probably a mistake. I kept having dreams that I was swallowed by Sandman. That's, actually happened, you know.
Look, man, I get it. It's not a decision to take lightly. I struggled with it for a while myself.
What changed your mind?
I guess I finally started trusting these fools. They may be a little crazy, but they're like family.
And what about your real family? Don't you worry about what could happen?
They're back in LA. Much as my kid brother Gabe would love this place, they don't know a thing. Whatever happens here never gets back there. To be honest, I don't even think we're in the same dimension.
What?
Never mind that. Point is, this is a safe place with good people. If there's anyone who can keep a secret, it's them. Sort of comes with the territory of being a Midnight Sun. Most of our lives weren't sunshine and candy before Caretaker recruited us. And now we've got a gigantic demonically powered pizza oven in the forge.
Excuse me, would you...
Hey man, it's okay. We can talk about something else if you want.
Yes, please stay.
Can't. Got something I need to do.
I really thought I had him with the pizza thing.
What is it with you both and
Okay,
Pete?
you wanted it, you got it.
Wanted what?
I give you, by popular demand, the man underneath the mask.
Peter Parker from Forest Hills, Queens. Nice to see you finally ditched the spider-faced doily, Peter. We're all friends here. You got our attention, so what do you got to say, Petey?
Hi? After all that build-up, I hope I didn't disappoint anybody. I mean, I can't shoot laser beams, light my skull on fire, or glow like the sun. Like Tony said, outside of the costume, I'm just boring old Peter Parker. I don't even have a cool screen name.
I have seen you in battle with Venom, Peter. Believe me when I say you are anything but boring.
Aw, thanks. Jeez, Hunter, you trying to make me blush?
I did not realize you embarrassed...
Oh yeah, I actually surprise myself at the things that embarrass me. Speaking of, now that we took care of the giant radioactive spider elephant in the room, we might as well get to know one another. If there's anything else you're curious to know about... So what do you say, Hunter? Care to step inside this spider?
I have encountered werewolves, half-vampires, dragon-men, but I have never encountered a Spider-Man before.
It's actually not the most epic story.
I do...
Well, A small irradiated spider bit me while I was working up the nerve to ask Mary Jane Watson if she'd like to check out the Pym particle exhibit at the Empire State Museum. Next thing I know, the high-energy photons injected into my bloodstream started altering my genomic sequence. At first, I thought I was having an allergic reaction, and then I told my Aunt May it was late-onset puberty. She, believed me. So, how about you? Get bit by a radioactive...
My mother is the harbinger of a dark god. A normal life was never in the...
Yeesh. I thought high school was hard to deal with. That's gotta be a heavy...
It is not always easy. You do not seem like a
Avenger? Me? Oh, no. Between my double major at Empire State, taking photos for the Bugle, and, you know, the whole protecting the neighborhood thing, who has the time? Besides, they haven't asked me to join them. What about you? How's this whole Midnight Sun thing work?
Perhaps according to a prophecy, but in truth, it is only unified together that we will all prevail over Lilith and Chthon.
You sure you're not already an Avenger? Definitely know a guy who'd love to hear that. Here's a hint. It rhymes with smapped in Hermerica.
And just how many years has there been a Spider-Verse?
Oh, you mean how long have I been doing this? A few years now. You should have seen the original suit. I'd still have it lying around the dorm somewhere. Makes it great. How about you? How long have you been hunting?
Childhood was a blur after my powers manifested. Spent many years after that hunting the spawn of my mother. Then there was the crypt sleep, of course.
Of course.
To be honest, I do not know. To be even more honest, I'm not even certain how long I will live. I am the child of an immortal and a...
Huh. So, sort of like my student loan.
This venom creature's obsession with you is strong enough to overcome my mother's call. Until now, I thought that impossible.
It's, complicated. Eddie, the guy underneath the giant oozing mouth, I may have ruined his career by exposing a phony source of his on this big murder case. This, of course, led him to the alien symbiote that had secretly bonded with me after my original suit was trashed on Battleworld. We can talk about that little adventure. Long story short, I thought I had eradicated the suit with a giant church bell. Before I knew it was alive, of course. Anywho, the alien symbiote decided to merge with Eddie, and the two have been hunting me. It's your basic, simple misunderstanding. Well, I guess every superhero needs a super nemesis. Venom is mine. Must be tough having your own mom be yours, huh?
Caretaker and Agatha protected me, trained me, cared for me.
Hard same. Couldn't ask for anyone better than Aunt May and Uncle Ben, but sometimes I just wish I could have gotten to know my birth parents.
Thank you, Peter. I should be going.
For both of us? Gotta thank you too, Hunter. I was sort of holding back before. You know, didn't want to be a chatty Charlie. But now the floodgates are open. Let the real Peter Parker flow through. Anyway, you gotta go.
Of that, I have no doubt.
Good chatting with you, Hunter.
What's up, Sunshine?
Hunter.
Hunter, hello.
You are welcome to attend Ileana's surprise party.
As much as I would enjoy that, my presence unsettles those in...
So you will be there in...
Oh, Hunter, how... The second blood gate. I should warn you, Hunter. You may find the trial ahead more difficult than I originally let on. The gods will push you harder, and you might very well...
And if I do?
You dust yourself off and or you train, rethink your approach, and come back later, when you feel ready.
And what if I am hurt? Or worse still, what if...
Neither of you will be harmed, dear. That's not what the... The Elder Gods want to see what you're made of. But they're not... Well, except Chthon, but you already...
Then I should make an attempt while I am here.
I'm sure you'll be fine. Just enjoy yourself. You're the...
I will do my best.
Oh, and Hunter? I should mention, you'll only be able to make one attempt at the trials per night. Even the old gods grow weary of their children eventually. When many of the Elder Gods were corrupted and became what we would call demons, the god Atum, born from Gaia herself, was set upon our world to slay these monsters. In that sense, the two of you have had a shared purpose. Fight well, Hunter, and he may just honor you with his blessing.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandons you. I'm impressed. Welcome assistance. Get you for this.
A tomb was unleashed and made quick work of the demons, but in the process, he became something of a monster himself. He even became known as the Demogorg, the God Eater.
If this is a cautionary tale, your timing could use some work. Something. Feel my fall. Once again, the Lith's servants fall. Some for the rest of us.
I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. I saw more once, centuries ago. The advantage is mine. The power of the light. Return to your mother. Threats that are facing me. Our resolve cannot be broken.
The Elder Gods are clearly aware of Lilith's efforts. These beasts may look like her children, but they're only illusions meant to test your skills.
You were unprepared.
Pathetic. Lilith has sent you here to die. I hope you are prepared. The advantage is mine.
I think Blade is honestly jealous that you're getting this extra training in. And with live targets, too.
This is a serious predicament for you. The light is on our side. This shall be of great help. As a child, I feared the servants of Lilith. Now I teach them to fear me. Lilith had the highest of standards for her minions. That time has clearly passed.